Yeah. Right now, of course, quickly, I want to bring in my very distinguished guests. I have himself, they call him himself, David Kinjah, Kenya's top professional cyclist. It's always a pleasure to have you around. Then we should be having Ashitiba.
No, my name
is Jerry
Gitonga.
Sorry, yes. Jerry. I was told it's Jerry Gitonga.
Yes, Gitonga, yes.
Karibu sana from the Kenya Christian Lawyers Fellowship.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it right. These terms. Karibuni sana, gentlemen. It's all a pleasure. Let's start with the KCL. KCL, you've partnered with
Safari
Simbas
yes.
to cycle from Nairobi to Mombasa to do what exactly?
Thank you very much even for this opportunity. So Kenya Christian Lawyers Fellowship runs a legal aid organization called CLEAR. So CLEAR is actually short for Christian Legal Education, Aid and Research.
Yes.
So we offer legal assistance to poor people who can't afford legal fees. But you know, these things, they need to be, there are at least administration fees and costs that need to be paid for.
Yes.
So one of our fundraising activities has been to partner with Safari Simbas with the hope of not only raising some money, but also creating awareness about what CLEAR is doing through the Kenya Christian Lawyers Fellowship.
Yeah, Kinjah, 480, about 500 kilometers is no joke. I'm sure you're used to it. It's your of course, this is what you eat, you breathe and stuff. How are you going to go about it?
Actually, it's not what we eat and breathe. You know, it's just craziness. Yeah, but in this world, if you're not crazy enough, then somebody's gonna be crazy for you. So the thing is, things are there to be done. If you don't do it, somebody's gonna do it. So this is just a challenge. We want to inspire people, but also because we want to capture people's minds through what they think is, impossible, but then direct that mind to the reasons why we have to do these things. So we want to inspire.
I'm sure you've planned out the route. Where are you stopping by so that most of them will be watching? They'll be standing by on the road with fruits. Wakupatia ukipita kuangushie maji. How is the stopovers? How is it going to look like along on the way going to Mombasa?
Actually, it's basically freestyle. So there's not hardcore planning or anything. It's a seed we're planting. It's the first time ever we're going to try to do the ride across. You know, people have done it. There's many groups now. Cycling has grown, and there's many groups who have done it 2, 3 days, 4 days. But I always wanted to do the ride in 24 hours or less. I grew up in Mombasa. I lived in Kenya and now in Nairobi. And I think it's something that will inspire lots of young people, especially to challenge themselves. So this particular one is pretty freestyle. So we'll just go. Don't expect to have anything properly structured. It's just the normal things that we do, just do it.
Of course, I've told my viewer, wherever they are in Voi, to wait for you. So you'll need to stop whether you like it or not.
Sawa. Kidogo.
Kabisa. Yeah. Jerry, how much are you planning to raise from this event? And specifically, because I was reading what my good friend Dean Gishukie has sent me about the whole event. How much are you looking to raise, and for what specific? Because I saw some legal terminologies which were very difficult for me.
I think we will be grateful to God and to everybody who gives for whatever amount we get. If it's more than what we are, at the minimum we have, that would be great. But I think we are looking at raising at least £1 million shillings, which will then be plowed back into CLEAR to be able to fund our activities for the next 1 year, until we team up again next year.
Yeah. And how are people supposed to raise? Okay, how are you raising these funds? Is Kinjah going to carry a basket on his bicycle?
No, I think there's a link. We are on social media, so all the details are on our Twitter handle, on our Instagram, on our Facebook page, and I'm sure as we speak, someone is creating a link between your social media handles and ours, so that all the details can be gotten there.
And your handle at the moment is which one?
CLEAR Kenya.
CLEAR
Kenya.
CLEAR underscore Kenya.
That's for Twitter, yes.
So at CLEAR underscore
Kenya.
Yes. That's where they can get details about this.
Yes.
Where have you been? Let me just bring this. Kinjah, umepotea sana. Utaki kutuongeleza na media. What are your plans? What have been your plans? Where are you? What are you doing? Where are you found? Because we have cyclists, but they're just cycling border to carry people. And that's talent that's just going down the drain.
Si tuko tu. Sometimes you have to be there chini ya maji. You know, when you're like a father and then you just watch your kids grow. So this is not the case. But the thing is, recently I've been working more than riding more. So even this event, we have not trained for it. So I have a few projects that I've been pushing on, most of them cycling specific. But all in all, cycling is growing and it's doing well. So there's politics and all that. You know, wakati una grow, hata nyumbani hizo siasa ziko tu, gongana. So it's doing well, and not only in Kenya, but all of East Africa and the world. You see, now like Rwanda, for example, you know, you see the president involved in changing the country. You know, they have car-free days and stuff. In Nairobi, you have the critical mass, and you see people are coming out of the streets and say, we're part of this. And this is one of the things that inspires us, you know. Right. We imagine what it would be, you know. Tukipata Tony kwa London next time kwa baiskeli, unajua. Can he experience what we experience? How much of his energy can we tap that he brings back to the office? Yeah? And then blow it out to the people. So there's things we're doing, tuko hapo hatujahepa kukuja kwa TV. Tuna ride pia kidogo, lakini I think next year there will be a lot more happening.
Most certainly. And of course, you've partnered with KCL. Is it a one-off? What are you planning? Is this something that this year then you will forget about Kinjah for the next 3 years?
No. Actually, this is the second time we are doing this. We did something last year, but that one we were going the other way, towards Eldoret. Yeah. So we are trusting God that this will go well, but after that, who knows? I think we'll come up with a crazier idea for next year.
I think we'll keep it this way, because we are, you know, you go around and then you arrive at your destination. I think the Nairobi Mombasa route is quite interesting. Yep. You know, imagine all the trucks and all the confusion, you know, it's a danger zone out there. But people also get attracted to these extreme things. But also the people get attracted to danger, you know. So, you know, wise men say the impossible is often the untried.
And it's the fun part.
Yeah, but also impossible just takes a little longer, see. So there's somebody somewhere who will do a bigger feat. But this is a seed. We're just planting a seed. And from next year, we're going to now structure it properly that we can allow everybody to join in. So I think one of the things we want to do is to create or try to mobilize corporate teams. Okay, K24 team, for instance. 10 of you tackling the same distance in a relay. So if you're 10 of you, you're going to do the 500 kilometers, and you only need to do your 50, and then you can go back to the office, and the guys can go on. And this way we shall be able to bring people, just normal people, who like to enjoy a bicycle, not competitors like me or anyone else, not the super fit, but anybody else to challenge themselves to be part of a challenge to Mombasa. We're going to tackle this 500 kilometers on a bicycle. So 10 people divide by 500 kilometers, that's 50 each. So you're able to do that.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Very
true. So from now on, every year we're going to do it. Yeah, but along the way might be a new idea or something. So we keep it open.
Very true. Yeah. Ladies invited for this event, because already tomorrow you've already said who are coming with you along the road. And tell me there's a lady, because we are fighting for 2/3.
They have to wait for next year. Sorry, ladies, but this one is a little bit private also, because we did not have enough time to work on serious logistics like safety of the people. So we require that whoever we allow to be in this activity, they know what they're doing. They can take care of themselves on the road. We have a few support vehicles, of course, and a little bit of food and water, but that's it. No, not much expectation. So from next year when we start officially the event, we will try to make it as one of the key events in Kenya because we will try to bring in everybody. You don't have to be a super fit cyclist. You just need to know that I can do my 50 kilometers from this point to this point, and I can sit in the team vehicle and arrive in Mombasa and go on a little holiday on the beach or something.
True.
So we want to package it that way, and then there will be enough time to work on logistics, and then how much will each team pay to be able to meet the cost of running the event, but also what will be now the particular targets for the fundraising, because also as a Safari Simbas, we're also charity. We need funding as well. Yeah, and we also need to set example to other cycling teams and groups coming up and other organizations. They can come into the same event, they challenge themselves to raise funds for their own charities. Yeah.
Kinjah, David himself, and the Kenya Christian Kenya Lawyers Fellowship. Yeah. KCFCL.
KCLF.
Kenya Christian Lawyers Fellowship. Jerry, of course, they've been here to share. Tomorrow, along the Nairobi-Mombasa highway, when you see Kinjah, when you see Jerry, when you see myself, I'll be having a BMX.
6 riders, yeah. 6 riders.
There'll be 6 riders, plus Mimi, I'll be the outrider. I'll be the one clearing the route along. So give them the best hospitality they can ever get, support them, give them food. If they don't stop them with the weka mugomba ndizi kwa barabara, they'll be there. It's a good thing you're doing, guys. Thank you so much. We'll support you. All the best, Kinjah, with your 6 riders. Asante sana, Jerry. And Nadine, thank you for organizing this particular interview. You're awesome. Nelson Ashitiva was supposed to come, but I think he's still getting a massage from his practical cycling
Preparation.
Yes. Thank you so much, gentlemen. So, of course, also to remember, tomorrow, Saturday, is the day for that cycling event. That's, of course, a very important fundraising event so that you can be able to access legal services. Well, tumia jina zingine ngumu hata nikashindwa, but thank you very much, gentlemen. I appreciate. Marakwet Express, what's